Good morning, Diecast community, Ignition Diecast community. It's Wishlist Wednesday, and I got some stuff that I wished for as recently as last week. 4 of the 5 of the Ronin Run set. So I'm going to show you those in a second. Quick update. Close that, look a little blue. Quick update about Ignition Diecast. Recently, people have been making big orders for loose cars, like 25 to like 80. And the Ignition Diecast inventory, unfortunately, is a little bit off. And I blame it because I like to blame other people for my problems. The fact that Ignition Diecast was owned by this dude named Scott for about 6 weeks. And then he got sick of it and was going to dissolve it. And I'm like, no, you're not dissolving my baby. So I took it back. And I'm glad I did because it is fun. But during that 6 weeks, I swear, he fulfilled orders just fine, but did not keep inventory up to date. So every now and then I find stuff that just seems to be missing. So if you order like a large number of loose cars, 1 or 2, usually not more than 2, cars might be missing that I just can't find. So I refund your purchase amount for that. And eventually it'll get squared away. I just keep finding holes. Another thing that happens is people order like 8 of the same car, and I can only find 7 for some reason. So when people make these big loose car orders, that's usually when the holes in the inventory. The carded stuff, we don't have as much carded stuff, so that's pretty easy to keep track of. But there's probably 3,000 or 4,000 loose cars in this shipping and receiving department. So yeah, holes pop up every now and then. So last week, I'm pretty sure it was as recently as last week, I was talking about the Ronin Run 2, and 4 of them came in. The one I'm missing is the, pretty sure it's the RX-3 wagon. It's the Mad Mike Mazda RX-3 wagon. And it must be a custom job because myself and a couple people I've spoken to or communicated with don't recall an RX-3 wagon ever existing. So it must be like a Mad Mike creation. So this one is I need to just keep these on. A 07 Honda Civic Type R. And there's a lot of white Honda Civic Type R's. There's the one from the diorama set that I want, even though I have very similar cars, still want it. And there's a chase version of this in black that, of course, I want it. I'm hoping to pull it from a case. As soon as these cases come available, my first choice doesn't have them. My second choice has them, but nothing else. So it doesn't really justify the shipping. So at some point, I'm going to order like 3 cases of this set in the hopes of getting the chase for myself. I don't really want to pay, I think it's going for like $200 right now. That's kind of ridiculous for a Hot Wheels premium, but I'll get it somehow. So here's the white one. Hefty. Got those gray rims that everybody loves. The Lancer Evolution 9. And I accidentally got pulled into collecting the Mitsubishi 3000 GTs, the Matchbox casting, and then the all-wheel drive Hot Wheels one. So like, what the hell, I'll just collect Mitsubishis. So now I collect Eclipses, Evos, Lancer Evos, and even the Pajero. So there's that sexy beast, the Impreza rival. I think it was Josh that brought up, like, why do they call it Ronin? Is it just like a generic Japanese word? I'm pretty sure Ronin, and I know this because the Robert De Niro movie, is like a rogue samurai or like a solo samurai that's like left the order and is just sort of roaming roaming around, doing good, hopefully. And yeah, Ronin, when the word run, though, makes me think of like the Mountain Drifters. So I don't know. I don't know what Ronin has to do besides it sounds Japanese. Here is the 89 Toyota Supra. And this one came in a team transport, I think. Let me show my ignorance. I think this is the 2nd gen Supra. And we haven't seen this very much. We saw a white one. I have a white one that came on the team transport set. But it's after the 83, but before the GR. So I think this is 3rd gen. The first two, possibly this one, were called the Toyota Celica Supra, and then it became its own car. So I think this is still from the era where technically it was a Supra, it was a Celica Supra. But I love it. Gray rims, woo! And fourthly, this seems like this would be the Chase, but I guess the Chase, they're gonna have a Skyline Chase. Well, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Nissan Skyline GTR R32. And I'm like, why didn't they make this the Chase? But the Timeless Icons, I think, has the black Skyline Chase. So they couldn't give Skyline that much love. So here's a yellow R32 with a wide body bolted right on there. A body kit with very apparent fasteners. Love it. So I essentially need 2 more cars from this set. The black Chase, which I will have, and the RX-3 wagon. I'll probably get, like I said, I'm going to order cases of these because I'm a businessman and I want those two cars. Before I get into what I want, because immediately following what I want, what I'm looking for, what I'm wishing for, I show pictures. Before we do that, though, seemed like there was like a rant that I had for you. Not so much a rant. Hold on, let me check my notes. Yeah, it's not so much of a rant as it is like a statement that I wanted to make sure I said, because I think it every time I walk into a store. Right now in October, it's candy season, at least here in the United States. And it's kind of annoying because I don't really eat candy like Reese's and all these Snicker products. There's like 2 companies. Of course, there's only 2. There's only 2 options for anything. But there's like 2 major candy companies, and like Walmart, the dollar stores have like walls of boxes of candy. And I can't wait for it to be over, because you know what's going to happen? I don't know, but I think November 1st, as soon as Halloween is over with, it's going to be holiday season. It's going to be toy season. And you're already seeing it like Family Dollar. They have there's green holiday flats with Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I think every store. Maybe they might even bring the dump bin back to Walmart, which would be very nice. Like I actually like pawing through dump bins, but neither of the Walmarts near me have that for some reason. They've like gotten rid of it. I guess they can't afford it, or I don't know. Anyway, a couple of miscellaneous notes before I talk about what I'm looking for. I uncovered this beauty the other day, which I am keeping. It's a Honda Odyssey, and it's not a premium, but there are 2 others that are premium. And then there's like another series that contains it. But now that I'm a Honda collector, because of those dang old Preludes, those scratches, weird. You see weird things in the camera that I don't usually see in person. Yeah, I think it was just hair. But now that I'm a Honda collector, I gotta keep this. I mean, it's like pretty damn rad. It's like a track prepped Odyssey. probably with a VTEC. And I've seen that in person. I actually saw at Road Atlanta near me, someone with a Honda Odyssey doing a track day. Crazy, but I mean, probably has plenty of horsepower. I don't know about the front wheel drive thing. I would imagine these are front wheel drive. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Trivia question. Were Odysseys front wheel drive or rear wheel drive? And then this one that I got from Mr. John. I don't collect Chevy vans. This is a GMC panel van. And I've been collecting Dodge vans, but yet another one that I cannot part with. This is a premium. I forget what. I think it came in like a pop culture set. But man, I gotta keep it. And it's like, do I establish a Chevy, a GM van box, or does this be a one-off? I have this little flat of all these one-offs that I don't collect, but I can't part with. So like the FedEx trucks from yesterday went up there. Like, I think I'm gonna put this up there, but man, it's sweet. And then a weird thing happened yesterday. I unboxed this from the Fast and Furious series. I'm like, oh, I got that one already. But the one I have has these rims. And I thought, did somebody wheel swap that one? No, this one is stock too. Or I mean, stock, like this is how it came out of the package. And this is how this one came out of the package. Both have metal wheels. One has real riders and one does not. So I think I'm going to keep them both. Hey, look at that. One's got a black grill. So I guess there's more differences than I thought. Let's look at the rear end. Same. So I got two of the same car. This is a Impala, a 66. I guess I need stronger reading glasses. 66 Chevy Impala. So I don't collect Impalas, but now I do. So I guess I do. These have always gone in my GM Cars box, but it's getting crowded in there, and I have a lot of Impalas. So I'm thinking a 48 slot jammer case for Impalas is coming soon. There's something else that is crowding out. Oh, my Pontiac box. I put that GTO in there, and man, it's getting crowded. So I think this ever-expanding diecast collection is gonna come to a hard stop when I'm out of room for Plano cases and jammer cases. But yeah, I say that, but I have space up there, I have space up there. So I don't know. I need to stop adding castings, models, and makes to the mix and like make some sacrifices, but it's tough. So anyway, what am I hunting for? I still haven't found those anniversary set, the 58th anniversary, and a couple people have pointed out they are available online. You can order them, but those prices suck. Like, I'm not paying that much plus shipping for essentially mainlines. I will find them in a store at some point. The last set I found, I was the first one on scene, and I fleeced that MFer like a scalper scumbag. And as I told you a couple days ago, when I come across the 58th anniversary sets, all the Chases, all the Hondas, a lot of the rest are coming home with me, and I'm just going to give them away to whoever wants them, because Kevin isn't going to get any of those as far as if I can help it. And whatever store I find those in, I'm going to hit all the other stores in the area too and fleece the F out of those, because none for Kevin. And yeah, it's blood sport. So I'm looking for those. Apparently the Vintage Club set is available. So I have a negotiation underway. I know someone who has it, the whole set. I just have to figure out what it is that I have that he wants. And the new pop culture set. I actually have a line on that. Believe it or not, I didn't even think it was out yet, but someone has it. The one with the Godzilla skyline and the Stranger Things BMW in it. Picture to follow. That's coming in, and I think there's only 2 in there that I want, so the rest might be for sale. That Godzilla skyline, the package is so cool looking that I might, if I come across a second one, I might keep one in the package and like display it, because I'm a big fan of Godzilla. And what else? Oh, the BMW, the Stranger Things BMW is like a 733i. I don't think Hot Wheels has ever done a 7 Series before. That's the debut of that model, but it's also, I think, the first BMW 7 Series that Hot Wheels has ever done. So I have to have it. Plus, Stranger Things is a pretty cool show. So that's what I want. Let me know in the comments what you're looking for. If I see it, if someone says they're looking for something and I've already have it, I'll try to get it for you. So speak up. And here's some pictures.